So we are walking at one of our favorite spots in the city of Ventura, the Ventura State Beach, on this beautiful Mother's Day Sunday. On a clear day, the deck faces directly toward Santa Cruz Island. Unfortunately, she is shy today, cloaked in a marine layer. But that wouldn't stop us from appreciating the majestic island. Back in the late February this year, we had an adventurous trip to the Santa Cruz Island, the largest island of the Channel Islands National Park. Join with me, y'all, on this journey with a twist together. Sometimes treasures are so close to you and too convenient, so you never make time to take advantage of them. Living in the beautiful city of Ventura, California, I frequently dreamt that one day, when I am less busy, I would take a boat out on the sea and visit the majestic Channel Island National Park. Many thanks to my sister-in-law who visited us during late February from Seattle and graciously booked us a one-day Santa Cruz Island trip with the Island Packers cruises. 28 species of whales and dolphins have been identified within the waters of the Channel Islands National Marine Sanctuary in Southern California. At times, you can hear the voice of the captain of our boat in the background, drawing our attention to the marvelous sight of a pod of hundreds of California common dolphins swimming, jumping, and playing along our aquatic vessel. It's such an exhilarating experience to be surrounded by this many beautiful creatures, feeling their joy and curiosity around the humans. When I closed my eyes for a few minutes, I heard a soft and beautiful symphony, the sounds punctuating the quiet, the exhalation of speeding dolphins, the sounds like a snorkel being cleared, and the marvelous exclamations of our shipmates. One of the highlights of this trip is visiting the Painted Cave. Painted Cave is a sea cave on Santa Cruz Island in Channel Islands National Park. This enormous sea cave, the longest in North America and one of the lengthest in the world, plunges a quarter mile into the side of Santa Cruz Island. It is 1,227 feet in length and has an entrance over 130 feet high. We were in a nice-sized boat, but the cave entrance is so wide that the boat could easily go in about 75 feet or so. The name Painted is derived from naturally occurring colors created by various rock types, lichens and algae, marine organisms, harbor seals, sea lions, and several species of birds inhabited in this cave. Formed by millennia of erosion of the volcanic island rock, these sea caves offer a glimpse into the eons that have passed since the islands formed. Santa Cruz Island, the largest and most diverse of the 8 Channel Islands, has a long and varied history that is tied closely to its physical attributes. After an hour of boat ride, we finally docked at the Prisoners Harbor on Santa Cruz Island's north coast. Now serves as a port of entry for visitors arriving by boat. The name of the harbor commemorates a series of events in 1830 that almost transforms the island into a local version of Australia's infamous Botany Bay penal colony. Despite of its rather peculiar events happening nearly 2 centuries ago, on this majestic island, its vast grasslands, coastal scrub vegetation, oak woodlands, and rich coastline sustained the Chumash for millennia, and they maintained a number of villages and seasonal settlements on the island. For most of the 19th century, mariners found shelter in its coast, and hunters and fishermen exploited the marine life. Immigrant ranchers grazed livestock, and the military took advantage of the island's strategic location. We encountered many island foxes. The unique island fox only lives on 6 of the 8 Channel Islands off the coast of Southern California. They are found nowhere else on Earth. We were fortunate to have a National Park Service officer accompanying with us throughout the trip and providing educational information about the Santa Cruz Island. Since it's a day-long trip and we were supposed to board the boat on time for the return trip, we hiked a bit of trail, appreciating beautiful wilderness, listening to the gentle waves crashing the shore and birds chirping. We greatly appreciated the National Park Service and the Nature Conservancy in preserving and managing this majestic island, so we have a chance to embrace her up and close. On the way back to the Ventura harbor, thick marine layers quickly cloaked the island. While we were glad that we made it through this trip, we brought home an unexpected souvenir. Yes, the picture said it all. On the way back to the harbor for boarding the boat back home, I lost my balance on loose gravel trail paths. While I was trying to keep myself from falling, my right foot inverted 180 degrees and heard the sound of bone cracking as I fell to the ground. Was what happened to me a majorly misfortunate event? Absolutely. Did I have resentment towards why it happened to me? Not at all. As I have accumulated more years of life experiences, I have gradually realized one unchanging truth is the impermanence of the world we live in. While we all wish things will always go in our favor, nature will eventually balance it all. The injury that I got from the trip seemingly looks like a bad event. It's like the black side of the yin-yang symbol. However, if you examine closely, there is a white dot in the darkness that brings light and hope. Right after the falling incident, my family took immediate action taking care of me, reaching out the National Park Service officer who had a truck to safely drive us back to the dock, so we wouldn't miss the last boat home of the day. In addition to health professionals' help, my daily Qigong practice has played a crucial role in accelerating the healing process. Practicing the Pure Land Buddhism according to the lineage of Master Shandao provides me solace and deeper understanding of the nature of life. Through meditation, it enables me to recenter and reflect on myself. During trying times, I'm extremely grateful for kind thoughts and encouragement from friends and family that pull me through the trials of life. Now it's been 10 weeks after my spiral fracture injury from the trip. I am healing beautifully and regaining my mobility. It's so wonderful to be able to live a healthy life, as many of us often are too busy to invest in improving our holistic health. We all can create a beautiful life if we are willing to put some tender, loving care to it.
Everyone! On this beautiful Mother's Day Sunday, my husband and I, we decided to at least to take advantage of this beautiful day, and we are at the world famous California State Beach at Ventura City. Even though we couldn't see Channel Island very clear today, but we are very happy to come out here and enjoy the beautiful Sunday with sunshine and breeze. Looks like we have high tide today, but it's all good. So what the Mother Nature is offering us different things every day, and we appreciate her. So we also hope that your life is also filled with happiness and joy, and never seize the opportunity to be close to the Mother Earth. And we wish you all the best, happiness, health, wisdom, wealth, and joyfulness. Hope to see you next time, and stay well, be safe. Bye guys!